You guys, let's talk about playfulness. So what do you think? I mean, it's just fun. I found it. I was looking for a St. Patrick's Day scarf, and there it was in my seasonal stuff. It's better. Oh, Lord, y'all. So yeah. I mean, why can't we as grown-ups be playful? Why do we lose that, you know? And I mean, I would wear it. I'm not in the kind of energy mode that I would need to rock it, but one day. But it's just fun, right? And then I haven't gotten the shower, so, you know, why not have a little unicorn hat on? So let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday seems so far away. Yeah, you know, I'm still tired. I'm still getting over the flu. It was yucky. But yeah, you know, I start to lose a little bit in the afternoon. So that's where we're going to up my Adderall, my generic Adderall. I'm very excited to see that, how that works. So I got some stuff done, some I didn't. Laundry is well on its way. My new goal is like I have a load to bring up. I'm just going to fold it real quick, put it away because it's jeans. That's easy. But it's going to be my goal is just do 1-2 a day. And then maybe when I'm off Saturday, I'll hang out downstairs and do stuff. And it'll be a good day to do the tops, you know, because it's a faster thing and then I don't really dry them. But yeah, no, I'm really going to work on letting some weight go. Not going on a diet, none of that. But I'm going to limit some carbs and stuff like that to feel better. And you know what? I was thinking that if I lost, let's say 20 pounds, let's say, all right, 12 even, my clothes are going to be way too big for me. And then I can start fresh. I'll just start fresh. So let me tell you what happened yesterday, which I'm very proud of myself, but I think my mother had something to do with it. So on Instagram, this thing came up, Bloom Chick, I think, plus size clothes. Everything was $1.99. Everything was under $5. Now, I've never ordered from them, so I don't know what the sizing is, kind of thing. But my God, there was some cute stuff. And if you did this, you got that. So anyway, I had about $70 worth of stuff. That's a lot at that price. And I went to get the credit card because I didn't have PayPal, which is always a blessing. I was opening my wallet and this penny was in there and it fell on my toe like really hard. Like someone threw it on my toe. And I was like, oh, okay, Mom. Yeah, I hear you. I went and I just ignored it. Because I said, you know what? You really do want to let some weight go and, you know, return to sender. And yeah, whatever it is you need right now in that, clothes is not the answer. And I'd really rather have some art stuff. So, but I am going to, this all started because there's this top I want and I'm probably going to get it. We'll see. I've set up, you know, I've set up some goals. Hopefully I can reinforce them and start changing my brain that way. But there is some cute stuff. I thought, well, you have cute stuff. So, you know, it's just new cute stuff. But a lot of the stuff I have in my closet, I do lose 12 pounds, you know, it's not going to fit. Because I still have stuff that's too. So I thought, you know what? You can slowly get your basics. And you slowly start to build up buying a nice top here or really unusual stuff, right? Not that I don't have unusual stuff because y'all I do. But. So anyway, I'm sharing that. If anything I did do yesterday, I didn't do yesterday, that was a win. That was divine guidance, divine interruption, sometimes I call it. I did cancel I rescheduled my vets till next week. I just thought you really are getting over something and you worked all weekend and you need that energy. You can't just, you know, I'm getting more cognizant, can't spell it, but I can say it, of my energy levels. Like, you know, you can push yourself through this, but how are you going to do tomorrow, right? And y'all, how can I have serious conversation? So, yeah. So I'm trying to manage that, but I'm also trying not to get sucked into the vortex of, oh, you can sit down and watch YouTube, y'all. Okay. we're gonna do show and tell. So it is my friend Judy's birthday, and I want to make something, but I don't think according to my other friend, she's being serviced all day by servicemen. So I won't see her. I'll try to get her to come in tomorrow. So I want to make her some, it's one of these Trader Joe's cinnamon roll kind of stuff. And she's not going to eat a lot, right? But one of the things I'm going to do, and I'm sharing these, because these were a lot, these IKEA things. So I'm giving her a couple of these. I love the size, really. And these are like, you don't want to put a sandwich in it and throw it out. They're a little better than that. So this is good for sorting things. I got that one. This one's my favorite. So I'm just, these are consumables. She don't want a bunch of crap. Trust me. Yes, I'm going to give some to my other friends. So anyway, so that's that. And then yesterday, I wanted to, sometimes. So I was looking for these. I have a cuter ones in this, but I got some stickers. So let me show you some of the stickers. I have stickers, but she loves stickers. So I'm going to give her some of these really cute stickers I've had for a while from Temu. So what I did, so this is what happened. Here's how I got derailed, y'all. Looking rough. Looking really rough. That's okay. I'm gonna emerge from the shower. But let's show you. So what I did is I doodled them yesterday just to have a remembrance of what they look like. But aren't they cheerful? Yeah, if you need stickers, Temu is the way to go. Love these. I drew a bunch of those. So yeah, so I'm giving her some of these. So those will go in her little baggie. And then making her that stuff. But I had some show and tell. So when I was down there, because I have, you didn't see it because it was on camera, but I have this like cool little zipper bag from Dollar Tree that says yay, and it's really cool font. And I thought, I'm never going to use it that way, but it's more cloth. So I thought, I want to have it cut out, and I want to have my friend Cleo sew it on the sleeves of one of my plain, like, shirts. Like a button-up shirt. I thought that would be kind of fun. So I was looking for that, and then I stumbled on this. So I want to do, look at how graphic and, So this was Mimi's. My friend Mimi. Chances are I'm not going to wear it. But my supervisor wears little scarves. And I think that would look good on her in the colors. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway. It smells like Mimi. Okay. So there's that. And then little show and tell. So I ordered some readers. The doctor said about 2.75. So I'm going to get the cheapest thing just so I have them. And when I know, I'm settled down, oh yeah, you're going to be at 2.5 or 2.25, then I'll get an outrageous pair. So I just got these. They have, because I have been thinking about getting new, clear frames. Y'all, blind as a bat right now. It's going to be so amazing that I can see. What do y'all think? I don't know, huh? Anyway, the readers. And then, but these will probably be okay. My friend Mary says that you can go up and down a lot. Yeah. Anyway, those were $10 on Amazon. So I need to put those somewhere where I know where they're at. Yeah, so that was that. And then let's get rid of this trash. So yeah, so my cleaners are coming Thursday, so I have a little bit to do. And that's fine. But yeah. Oh, look at this. So you get a little plastic and everything, y'all. It's crazy. Oh, what is this? Okay. So this is to clean it. Okay, I love those things. I probably won't need a case for them. I'll have to put them around my neck. My friend Nazarene gave me one of those old lady things. Like, it's like a pearl, sort of really nice thing for put your glasses in. Because I say old lady thing because when I was young, all the old librarians wore them. So now I understand. If y'all see me in Birkenstocks, the world's coming to an end. And I'm only getting that conversation. So I've been wanting to make these little little pamphlet journals. And, you know, Frida's my muse. And I'm starting to draw faces. So I wanted to do a Frida thing. Isn't this paper gorgeous? This is from the paper store. Is it called the paper store? So I have that one. I have that one. That's pretty. So one is very inspirational. And I have this one. I'm going to work on a Halloween book, y'all. That one I got for like $1 because it was way past Halloween. And this. So one, I love the colors, but I want to put Frito. I want to put Frito on the cover of my, yeah, it's just something. On the cover of my journal. I'm going to Mod Podge her, if you will, on. But I remember those papers, so I'm making these cute little things, and then I can just do fast art in them. And I actually made one. Couldn't tell you where it is right at the moment. But yeah, and I thought I need to incorporate some of that paper. That paper is not meant to be hoarded. So I'm going to cut some pieces off that, bring it back down on my trips down for my laundry. And then, so one of the classes I took on my Wanderlust is very much influencing me. And let me show you. Okay, got bags full of bags. I like the clear bags. Y'all, I've got so many classes to take. I'm so lucky. And I did not get my thing out. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to write down when all the classes are. So actually, here is one of my doodle journals. And what it is I doodle ideas, right? This one woman I'm taking a class from called Linda Rink. And she collects shapes. So she has like little squares of different shapes, like no colors in it. I just thought, wow, that's like, isn't that nice? Like right that alone is like a thing. She collects shapes, y'all. Okay, so, anyway, let me find. You know, I'm gonna miss my trash and that's rainy. So yeah. So I just doodled the basic one I did upside down. Just doodled sort of the basics. So now when I'm going to give them to her and she can enjoy them, and I have a reference point. And I said, you have to do this because you're giving those stickers up. You're not going to say, oh, next time. No. But not fun. And I added a bunch of dots. I'm dot crazy. This was my last. Finally, my hands were cramping up. I'm like, y'all, but I love these little ones. So anyway, I did that. So I want to show you. So this is the class, and this is the journal. That I'm going to put some Frida on. I think that I'm just going to rip it. I think that would go well. Hold on. I think that's going to loan because the same tone, right? But this is my Wanderlust journal. So this is the class that really inspired me. Using negative space and just building up layers of paint. So I want to do a Frida like that. So anyway, that has inspired me so much. But, so I've done one I finished, and I started another one. So I want to share that with y'all, whether you want to see it or not. Art girl. Why is this all out of order? Okay. So this is the other one I did. I want it to be like the night sky, and I love my moon, y'all. I love my moon. So, and that's the sign of Aquarius. That's the Big Dipper. I forget that one. I don't know. Should she have some? Should she have like a shooting star? I don't know, y'all. I declared we're done. Nothing's ever really done. Okay, so now I had done like a watercolor page. So now I started my mermaid, and I'm doing the negative from her body with the color of her hair, right? Didn't Ariel have like red hair? So you can't really see, but I took white paint, thicker, and then I just took the back of something and just did rough in some of the scaly things. I'm going to redo her face, I think. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I have this interference powder, which I'll show you when I get, it's a mess. I just can't like sit down. It's not like drawing, you know, I can't do that. And I'd like to do, I'm going to do some white waves kind of a little bit and then color them up. But I love it. I feel like her hair, I'm not sure. I feel like I want movement in it. I don't know, y'all. But I'm just so excited to be doing art. And I'm so thankful. You know, talk about trying to live in gratitude. The fact that my muse and I are together. And, you know, when I really don't want to do something that feels like, and this, you know, what's so interesting is honestly, I've learned so much that, you know, I would just sit down, pull colors and start going. Well, no, I'm learning these processes, you know, playing with colors. So maybe I didn't like it at the end because the colors weren't harmonious or didn't really make sense. So much fun to do color stuff. But I love her, y'all, her little face. I'm working on my faces. I am. And, but yeah, who knows where this is going to end up, but I'm very excited. And the funny thing is if I sat down to do it like next week, it'll probably totally be a different thing. So this is one of my little playful, like messy journals. Did I show you all? I love this. Look at it. This was, some paint I was using. I used too much and I just thought, look at that. So this is, so all the different, just learning, you know, they're teaching me and I just threw some extra paint down here. But learning about, you know, the big thing is play with your supplies. Know how this watercolor works versus that watercolor. This paper versus that paper. Do you like this? You know, a lot of them like a green from one company and not that, you know, but that's the whole thing is that may not be the green I love, right? So, So yes, I'm just so thankful and, you know, what am I grateful every day? Trying to, so sometimes at work, let's say so yesterday and I wanted these clothes and the soul of who I am didn't want it, but whatever the brain was doing wanted it, right? And honestly, I'm going to watch. So on my day 3, and one of the things that has really left me is the need to shop without sense. But I'm so glad that I stopped myself because, you know, you're the guardian of your own gate. And I sat there and said, let's think this through, right? The universe is, my mom has thrown a penny really hard at your toe and it hurt. Okay. They want your attention. Sit down and think about this. Number one, I would just can you imagine? I don't even remember how pieces of clothing it was. I don't even really do all my sizing. I thought, what if you get this and none of it fits? What if the quality is terrible? What if? I said, do you want to deal with that? Do you want to deal with returning it? Let's say this, then how are you hanging these? Your closet's full, right? So I'm like, you know what? But there was one thing, y'all, it was so cute. So it was like a light sweater and the sleeves were like crocheted like those old blankets. I'm like, you know what? You're going to find that again. Right. So I feel really good that I could stop it. That almost feels like an attack, right? But I stopped it, y'all. So I got to be able to trigger that in my brain without like money, like coins being tossed at my toes. But how grateful am I for that? So again, back into gratitude. I'm a little low energy today. The shower should revive me. And I can hardly wait till I think upping. I talked to my my meds guy on Thursday, and then. So Saturday, I should pick up my prescription where I'm going to bump it up 10 more. And I think that's going to make a difference. We'll see. So let's talk food. I made a stir fry and it was one from Giant. I had Brussels sprouts, not my favorite. They were okay. And they had like a sauce seasoning, a teriyaki. So I only used a little bit because it had wheat in it. So you got to be buyer beware, right? Yucca people beware. And then my friend had given me crab cakes, but they were old. So I threw those out. And then I ate up my hot dogs. So those are gone. I'm like, girl, you bought these hot dogs. You have 2 buns. You have 2 hot dogs left. So I had like 1.5 hot dogs. So they're gone. And I took out some salmon. Y'all, I'm not so sure about it. Because it's older. But I'm going to try it. And we're going to eat down that refrigerator. So I'm torn between, I was going to try to go, and I may go to Trader Joe's today or early Thursday. And I don't know, y'all. I'm going to be bringing food. Actually, if I make my food tomorrow, I don't know. So there are new things to try. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I want to get my friend Nazarene some of my favorite things at Trader Joe's for her birthday. Y'all, you know, to get people. Now, Judy goes to Trader Joe's all the time. So, and she's very particular about that. So I'm not going to do that. But, you know, I got this a dark chocolate bar at IKEA. Really good. And like $1.99. I would get a couple more of those to share with people if I go back. Yeah, I might go back and then take you guys with me since, you know, be alone. It'd be easier to film and all that. But so that's what's happening. So the food thing, really, this is just a lifelong struggle. And I know if I start with, I'm starting to reduce the amount of gluten I have. I'm not giving up gluten. Right now, I'm just starting to reduce the amount of gluten I have. So will I go to Trader Joe's and buy those little donuts? Yep. Am I going to buy those brookie things? Like the new kind of, yeah, I am. Most of the things I like, y'all, I think I have some of those dumplings they're recalling. It's downstairs in my freezer. I got to look at that. And the funny thing is, last week I was going to have it for dinner, and then I was lazy. I did not want to get down the stairs, y'all. It's a thing. And so I ended up eating something else, and may have saved my life, y'all. What's going on with the Trader Joe's? I don't know if we're just more focused on that or they're really good at alerting people. Because, you know, it's not just Trader Joe's. You know, there's going on all kinds of food. But I don't ever remember hearing a recall for other things. But then I'm not tuned into it. So, yeah. So this is a thing. But what I'm hoping is, and I think someone knew in my comments, I want to say it's Cracklin, something, but say your name and introduce. She's giving me some really interesting advice and information. And I know right now, if I want this generic to work better, I have to feed myself better. And I'm trying, you know, like I have my vegetables. So normally I just have my hot dogs, but I have vegetables with my hot dogs. So that's how, you know, I had like one of the buns because with 2 hot dogs. So, or that kind of thing. But, you know, those are gone. I do have some Dave's Killer Bread, which I do like. Y'all, I'm gonna give you some warning. You be careful with your teeth. I bit into something. I thought, oh my God. So I want to, I need to get out my thing and do some snap free, you know, my process, you know, and you put it in the freezer. But I'd like to do like 2 pieces, like do a bunch. And then when I feel like I want that, I can grab it out. That's the problem. When I feel like I want bread, I just don't want to eat a whole loaf, right? I don't. But I pretty much cut out like white kind of bread. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. And your encouragement and stuff is great. And it is, not only do I have ADHD, but you know, I have food issues. And I don't know depression is a response from ADHD, and I never knew that. You know, I can remember being a kid, and if my parents were acting up, I mean, maybe I was 7, 8, 9, more probably closer to 9, 10, because they split when I was 11. But I can remember like just feeling, I remember feeling blue. That's what my dad would call it. And what I would do is go out we had a carport, go into the car, and I would read. I would sit in that car and read just in peace. My dad would come out eventually and say, hey, you know, you feeling blue? I'm like feeling annoyed that you two are acting up and it's bothering me. But, you know, those aren't the words a 9, 10-year-old says. So I was always like that. I kind of like to isolate when I don't feel good. And that's where this channel is so perfect for me, because I don't want to isolate. But sharing my food struggles, I'm going to do that like I do my ADHD. I kind of guard them. I would have never talked about my issues with food before. I would have never talked about my weight. So right now, like with my highest weight, I was probably 340 pounds, maybe 50, because you don't weigh yourself when you're that fat or that big. And then I had surgery. We'll talk about that, my weight loss surgery. And I think I was probably 320 at the beginning of it. because you have to starve yourself. That's the wildest thing. You have to go 2 weeks without food, and it almost killed me because I was very upset about having surgery. And then I'm right now 2:45. I've been playing around between 2:44 and 2:48ish, around there, up and down, but I want to move into the 30s. So, really, I've lost 100 pounds and saved my life. I saved my life. So, but I want to get better at it because it's just the food, the way it affects my brain and my body, everything. It's the package. I really had the surgery for like life-saving. My doctor's like, you're healthy enough to have the surgery, you're big enough to have the surgery, and you're strong enough that you're going to recover. So, and I've been lucky because, you look at the research and people don't keep it off. And that must just be heartbreaking. And what's interesting, I remember this when my friend Angela, who died, she had a good friend who's works in the, helping people nurse-wise, but she's not quite a nurse. We call her Nurse Angela. And, when she saw me, she's like, oh my God, you look amazing. Like, I realized she hadn't seen me since, that's how long it'd been since she'd seen me. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, and you've kept it up? Because it's been 15 years, maybe 12 years. But it's interesting. There's so many things that go into it. And of course, people are overweight for different reasons. But there is a biological thing that tells you that, ghrelin, which when you remove most of your stomach, that goes away. And I wasn't interested in food for a long time. And so I have proof now that it's biological. It's hormonal. Not for everyone. For me, it was. So you have ghrelin tells you you're hungry. You eat. The leptin comes in and says you're not hungry. Well, mine not work right. Just like I have an older friend who doesn't like to eat. And I think her leptin is always on saying you're not hungry, and her ghrelin's not working. So it's interesting. But anyway, complicated thing. But I do know that I'm ready. Just as I'm shedding clothes, I'm shedding things. I'm trying to shed stuff that just doesn't work for me anymore. And it's not that I'm a hypocrite, but I definitely have contradictions, and what I want and what I can do sometimes are far apart, but I think I'm itching closer to that, you guys. And one, I know it's cheaper to buy real food, not processed food. You don't have to have a recall on well, sometimes you do, but in general, you don't have recalls on peppers. And then when I get into this groove, and I still want to stop, who knows, maybe I'll be like, you know what, I'm only trying new healthy stuff at Trader Joe's. I would no more buy the new country bread, which is what I'm hankering for. But this is what I do. I overthink, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just declaring, and I'm praying, and I'm turning it over to my team, my angel team. I'm like, y'all, this is really where I want to head. So, yeah. So thrown out, like I had in my freezer, I had like some of the Trader Joe's garlic breadsticks. So like people buy that and eat it up, and I forget about it because it's not my thing. Anyway, threw anything that was kind of open that was carbohydrate, simple, I threw it away. I couldn't get through my whole freezer, y'all. But anyway, I do have some chicken nuggets. I think that, and maybe some chicken tenders. I'm going to eat those up. They're ones that I scan in yucca that are higher in yucca, so they don't have a bunch of crap in them. So that's where I'm at on the food. The food's a struggle. So maybe I should just have episodes where we talk about that. And I used to show what I'm wearing, what I'm eating. I get back into that. And, get up or the night before, think about what do I want to eat? What do I have? Some things when you're eating like this, like I want to make a veggie kind of bowl. I gotta, I need to put my veggies in the oven and roast some. So I didn't do that. It's 8:30. I need to leave here at 10 in my car, ready to go by 10:30. So, and I got a lot to do, so don't think, because that needs like a good 45 minutes. But what I could do is, or tonight is cut up. I already have butternut squash cut up. I could cut up my sweet potatoes. I could slice my onion. We're going to do tomatoes, that kind of thing. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at. And, but yeah, next thing you know, you'll see me eating something that totally against what I said I want to do. But I know once you get going and then your body does not crave it. Like I did that with soda, y'all. It was a monkey killing me on my back, choking me, and I gave it up. And now, like right now, I slowly started to have Sprite again, which is just ridiculous. It's full of crap. And I just told myself this year, you're just not having it. Like, oh, you can have it with Chinese food. Well, no. I mean, that's where I've gotten to, but then it sneaks in. Plus, soda is expensive. And then you have to buy 9, and you get 3 free. I was behind someone at the counter, the checkout at Giant. And he's like, the woman's like, well, you need 1 more of these, but you have 2 extra. Ugh. And we looked at each other. I said, my God, really? My God, just want to buy some soda. So that's good. And that's money saver right there. So let's talk about my squirrel. Okay, it's got squirrels and it's got owl. It's just awesome. And it's an unusual color for me. So here's what I'm thinking about it. So I want to have a goal for it, right? Like I don't spend, now saying all this, my friend Robin and I might go to brunch on Sunday, but I'll just have to make smaller choices because y'all get me in a Mexican place for some brunch. But I already decided like I won't buy a drink. I'll take some of hers. So I gotta think of my goal. Today is March 5th, I think, right? So, I don't eat out as much as I used to, but also Mark and Sue and I are going to the gas station, I think on Saturday, either this Saturday or in 2 weeks, y'all. Excuse me for shifting. But there's my trash, people. So I had to think about it. Let me think about it. And then, because one of the things too, I want to start training my mind. Like, okay, let's say, I want this shirt. And if I don't spend any money other than what's necessary, other than Trader Joe's and eating out twice, between now and April 1, I will have saved the money for that shirt. Beverly gave me money to go get my nails done. And so I do want to go get my feet. I miss getting my nails done, y'all. But 1, it's really expensive. 2, you're sitting in an environment where it's easy to get COVID. And 3, right? But I do need my feet cleaned up. And so I want to do a gel on my toes because that's going to last me a long time. And then just have a manicure and clean up and do like a really light color and then just keep up on it on myself. And then my nail place closed. And then the lady who I liked, she went to another place, but I'm pretty sure she went to Vietnam for Lunar New Year. So she goes like 6-7 weeks. Her husband's there. People have some lives, y'all. They do. So she goes once a year for a long time. Anyway, I'd rather give her the money in the business, but I'm going to do that. So actually Saturday, maybe Robin's supposed to take me to get my nails done. That's what I'm going to tell her. We need to get our nails done Sunday and then go eat. But I need to get her a gift certificate for helping me at the liquor store, and then I can get some boxes. So I just decided, change the subject, that I was going to wait. I didn't want to run around and spend all my energy to get rid of things I didn't have to get rid of yet. So we're going to do it next Tuesday. It's a hard deadline for me. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit in my studio. When I'm washing all those clothes, I'm going to be down there, and I'm so grateful. Again, what 3 things am I grateful for? I'm grateful for y'all and your comments. It's just amazing to me because there's so many. Oh my God, YouTube is like gazillions, billions of choices. There's so much going on in the world, and that anyone takes time to spend time with me, I'm appreciate that. Thank you. I'm grateful for that. That's amazing. And to share back your stories and stuff like that, it's just that's special to me, and that means something. And so I'm so grateful for that, and I'm grateful for myself for doing it for myself too. I mean, I'm not proud of myself. That's such a dumb word, right? Puritanic. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm not proud, but I have to tell you. So my supervisor at work, I had a medal of something that we're using as a key thing now. But anyway, I have one that says finisher. And I don't know where I got it. Someone left it. I don't know. Anyway, so it's like a red, white, and blue, and it's like a little gold thing, and it says finisher. And so I was telling her that. I said, I'm a finisher. Because that's kind of, with the ADHD, having too many tabs open, right? Too many doors open. So she said, well, I can top that one. I have one. Because, you just collect these things when you work in libraries and lost and found and stuff. As long as she and I work. But she's like, I have one called participant. I love that. So I'm trying to be a participant in my own life, my own healing, my own. I do think there's a part of me, y'all, and that's just waiting for a miracle to happen. And maybe it's already happened, right? Like, I'm going to wake up and everything's going to be done. The fantasy of that. But mine doesn't involve like a Prince Charming. Mine involves a bunch of women coming in and taking care of my life. I'm no fool, right? I am no fool. When I worked at my bookstore and I would hire people, I wanted women who were mothers coming back into the workplace because y'all fierce. Yeah, I'm a smart cookie when it comes to that kind of stuff. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm thinking. I still, y'all, how do I manage all this? Plus, like Beverly says, you have so many ideas. You have so many great things that are doable, but they're not all doable at the same time, right? And I do want to do my thumbnails, y'all. So I'm just going to Google how do you, because if I had a computer, it would be much easier, but how to do thumbnails on your iPhone for YouTube. So, and just sit down one day at lunch and play with that. And then I still want to learn to link, because I want to link to like Mark and Sue. Y'all check out Mark and Sue. It's called My Mom's Recipe Box. Sue and I've been friends for a long time. And there's just something about me, Mark and Sue. That's a good combination. Mark is so funny. Really, next time I think I'm going to film when we're not filming, right? Because Mark and I were hysterical. And really, he's like, it's just, it's nice to have people like that make you laugh, that you just have references that you don't even need to explain. So, yeah, but I think we're going to try gas stations. I should Google some gas stations. So they're vegetarian, so I'll be trying the weird meats probably. And, but as time goes on, I can say, hey, what can you find that is gluten-free? And like they're trying to find, what can you find that's vegetarian? This is going to be a service to the people. But you find interesting things in gas stations. Like I haven't been doing it lately. We kind of got out of the groove of the taste test. But I always find interesting drinks. And anyway, I should probably set myself a limit of money. Y'all, I'm going to set up a buy me a coffee and people can donate money for buying stuff for food tests. But I'm just going to live in grace. And as these thoughts come, and be like, you know what? Are you tired? Like when a kid's like at the library, a kid's freaking out and they're not a baby. I'm like, okay, does this kid need a nap? Should this kid be at home? Does this kid just need good food? Like this kid's overtired, or maybe, as opposed, when kids are screaming in the library like that, there's a reason. So I think about my own self, my own internal self, right? Like when I want to shop or I want to eat food that is something I really don't want to eat because I want to feel better. What's going on? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Do I need water? Can I reboot? Can I go outside? Sitting outside Sunday and drawing, I did a little walk. Then I sat and just did some drawing, y'all. I felt so good walking into the building. And now I'm coming up to perfect time. Right now it's rainy today. So I probably, I won't have break till like 5, but I could probably run out and just zoom around, and get some fresh air. But yeah, so that's the kind of thing, it's guardian of your own gate, right? But what I understand is that my brain is different at different times. And sometimes you do your best and it doesn't feel like it, but it is. So, yeah, but lots going on. And I move quickly to something else. And I don't know if even medicine will change that, because the medicine's been such a struggle. I really thought Adderall was the answer, and it really wasn't the answer. But now that I've had it and I can let that go, like I'm being withheld something I really need, and now I know, yeah, it's part of the answer, and I'm gonna have to make it work. It's just not, like I said, I'd probably be $350 a month. I can't. I'm not going to. So now I pay 10, and I'll get more, and I'll pay 10. So we're gonna work on this, and I'm gonna bring you along, y'all, because talking to you makes me sane. Believe it or not, unicorn hat or not. And again, so the talks are going to be longer, and then I'm going to do shorter things, you know, about my like ADHD and laundry I did. And, you know, it was really, when I got up there to do that, I almost didn't film it. So there's still stuff in me that needs to come out. Like, this is shameful. This is embarrassing, right? I'm like, is it? Is this? Because you have, if you had cancer and you were so tired all the time and your room looked like that, would you feel that way? Probably. But you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just clothes on the floor. I mean, does that make you a bad person? Lazy? I don't know. It makes you, it's so good to have the floor picked up. I did not get to everything I wanted to do, which is shocking. And that's really what I got. Beverly's like, what you listed you want to do and what you did is a lot. But of course, it's only 25% of what you wanted to do, which was impossible. It's like perfectionism is the worst form of self-hatred. It took me a while to understand that. And also perfectionism, like with art, stopped me cold for a long time because I knew I wouldn't do it well. And I had to build up a tolerance. Like I told Beverly, I said, you know, we like to do things right away perfectly. And that's ridiculous. Dumb. And it's keeping us stuck. So now it's all about play, and it's all about learning and listening to all these amazing women who I'm just love with their art. And it's about intuitiveness and, listening, being guided, not trying to tell the picture what it needs to be, but letting it evolve. And so that's been a huge shift for me. So I'm very hopeful for other things. Because this was something I've been haven't really done art like this since like 2014, 2015. So I don't know what happened then, because it doesn't matter, right? It's the matters that I'm doing it. But so those are my thoughts. So you know what? You can be stuck for a long time, begin again. And I'm very grateful and thankful. I'm thankful for you guys. I am thankful for my muse and my art. You know, I'm thankful I have a job to go to that I really like, even though sometimes I just don't want to leave my house. And maybe I can be grateful for the way my brain is. You know, maybe my creativity comes from that side. That's what the gift of it, right? There's gifts. But yeah, so I am going to hop in the shower and get some stuff done. I do think I should run to Trader Joe's. I don't know, y'all. I need gas. What do you think about it? But it's probably a good day to get it done. And then I'm down to probably 2 more cups of coffee with my, as I try to release these carbohydrates, and I slowly try to edge down on what I put in my drink. But I love my cup of coffee. And, you know, I have my protein powder. I have like 8-10 ounces of protein shake before I drink it now. And I know that's the best for my brain. But yeah, you guys. So that's what's going on. I'll get some immunity shots because I don't know if they work or not. I don't know. But I feel good when I take them, though they taste terrible. So, all right, guys. I'll see you. I'm going to try to post like, I think I have 2 more episodes of the taste test. I have my Walmart hauls broken up into many parts. I still have some decluttering stuff I haven't put up. So I got lots to put up. And then I'll check in again tomorrow. I love checking in with y'all, starting my day. I think it's because I miss my mom so much and I would check in with her all the time. And, but yeah, here I am. There you are. And I appreciate it. And if you're new, honestly, introduce yourself. I know, like, I was watching someone, there was like 5,000 people in the chat, the live thing, and like 300 people had liked. And I thought, interesting. Like, you know, because it's kind of easy. And even if you watch it on TV, I usually have my phone with me. So I go ahead and, you know, you do your history and it will show you and you can go like. Anyway, not just for me, but for everyone you follow. It's just a nice thing to do. Just nice to know. But all right, you have a good one. Enjoy. It's rainy day in London town here. So yeah. But I think I can wear one of my nicer, thicker, not stick tops, but more of a winterish top. So I got to get some of those in while I can. All right, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.